So this year, Relay for Life is a 6-hour event. It kicks off with opening ceremonies at 6 p.m., but registration began at 4, so we're underway. We have our survivor ceremony, so that we do our opening ceremony and then the survivor ceremony, which is a lap around the track that honors all survivors. They wear a beautiful yellow shirt, they get a flower, they get a balloon. We're just celebrating everyone because survivors are the reason why we're here. Followed by that, we have some time to just hang out, lots of entertainment going on. Kids tent is in full motion. We have the luminary tent decorating. So then that brings us to the luminary ceremony. That's about 10 p.m. or dusk. And that's where we have a nice little calm time. We speak about those who may have lost to cancer. We honor those that are still in the fight. And we have a little white luminary that is lit for people, and everyone can buy them for $5, and it lights around the whole track. And then we close off by going back into celebrations to continue in the fight, and we have some awesome more entertainment, and then we have our closing ceremonies, and then it's a wrap.
All right, well, I can tell you that as of yesterday, we have 30 teams that have registered, and yesterday we had 330 participants register, but I do see some registrations going on over at the registration tent here today, so we will be well above 330 people that will be out participating today for Relay. Financially, yesterday when we kind of tallied everything up to see where we were at about $65,000, and I see lots of traffic going to and from the banking tent, so I'm hoping that number is growing quite largely today.
It's always a great day. I mean, it's a real sense of community. We've got about 350 people are going to be actually participating, another 100 behind the scenes, and it means a lot when if you have cancer, there's a tendency to think that you're alone, and you're not. And this demonstrates that. I mean, there's so much love and giving and caring here that it's a real sense of strength for everyone. Well, there's a tremendous amount of people in the community who participate every year. We have it ebbs and flows. There are occasionally more people come out than others. The message is the same, and we have to do this to defeat cancer, and the commitment is there, and we'll just keep at it year after year. The bands in this community, they step forward, they do the things that, I mean, they're not getting paid for this, they're coming out, they're doing it for the love of the cause, and it's one more example of how Chatham-Kent comes together, and these folks, they do it out of the goodness of their hearts, so we'd be nowhere without them.
I got the news. You have colon cancer. I still remember one big tear ran down my face. And all I could say was, is it fixable? And then the rest was blah, 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 cancer. I couldn't believe it. We had no cancer history in our family, but here I was. I didn't want anybody to know. I was sent for various tests to see how far things had advanced. Originally, the cancer clinic spotted 2 suspicious spots on my liver, and this would have jumped me right up to stage 4. Thankfully, that wasn't the case. My whole family attended every doctor's appointment, and they asked all the questions. I was still in denial. I'd just like to take a couple seconds right now to thank my family publicly. I couldn't have made it without you. Love you. A very close and dear friend gave me Reiki treatments, and I flew to Colorado to see a naturopath for rifting treatments. I firmly believe this all helped shrink my tumor. On March the 9th, 2009, I had my first surgery. I came home from the hospital on March 14th with a temporary ostomy. And on March 17th, our wedding anniversary, the surgeon called and said my margins were good and no further treatment would be required, as in chemo or radiation. This was great news. I'm thrilled to say I'm here tonight, and I'm a 7.5-year cancer survivor. In closing, I'd like to say, let's remember why we're here. Let's celebrate each other and the ones we've lost. Let's fight back with every fiber of our beings to help end this horrible disease. And hug your family.